Please be seated. Ka mihi nui ki a tātou katoa. In the name of the University of Otago, I, Royden Somerville, Chancellor, warmly welcome distinguished guests, graduates, and members and friends of the university. The purpose of this ceremony is the conferment of degrees and the awarding of diplomas. To you about to graduate or to receive diplomas, thank you for choosing the University of Otago. It is New Zealand's first university, with a rich heritage and a fine reputation as a prestigious, world-class public university. And thank you also for electing to be here in person. This allows others to share in celebrating your success, including your family and friends, and the academic and professional staff who have helped you during your studies. You are graduating in an auspicious year, with the university celebrating its sesquicentenary. Even before they left Scotland, the settlers who arrived here in Dunedin in 1848 had plans for a university. Their vision was realised in 1869. We are the benefactors of their tenacity and their selfless dedication to the establishment of a great university. I now call on Professor Broughton to give a formal Māori speech of welcome.
He ata me nui o te o, mākua ki ake, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. What is the most important thing in the world? I will say it is people, it is people, it is people. Ti hei mauri ora, behold the breath of life. Te whare wānanga o Otago, te paraikei waho tēnā kōrua. To this House of Learning, the University of Otago, and the Forum of the University, greetings. I ngā mate I runga I o tātou marae, haere koutou, haere koutou, haere koutou. We acknowledge all those who have gone before. I ngā mate ki ōtou tahi, haere, haere, haere. We acknowledge all those who have passed on to paradise in Christchurch. One of the names for the South Island is Te Waipoinamu, which translates as the land of the greenstone waters. In recent times, those greenstone waters have been tears. In time, those tears will be washed away. Assalamu alaikum, peace be with you. Te ora tēnā koutou. E te kanohe te whare wānanga o Otago Chancellor, tēnā koe. E te Tumuaki Tuarua Pro-Chancellor, tēnā koe. E te Tumuaki Vice-Chancellor, tēnā koe. E ngā mema o te kanihere te whare wānanga o Otago members of the University Council, tēnā koutou. Ko Mr. John Judge, tēnā koe. Ka nui te mihi ki a koe. Mō tōhu hanore I tēnei rā. Special greeting to you today, Mr. Judge, for your esteemed honour. E te kai kore o tēnei rā, Ms. Sharon von Turnhout, tēnā koe. Greetings to you, Ms. Turnhout, our speaker for today. E te aho rangi Pumo, Emeritus Professor, tēnā koe. E ngā manukira deans, ngā aho rangi professors, e ngā kaimahi colleagues, tēnā koutou katoa. Kei te tuahau ki te mihi whakatau ki a koutou mo te whare wānanga o Otago ki te reo o ngā rūranga o ngā tahu o tēnei rohe, ko Otago, ko Hurapa, ko Moeraki. I stand to greet you today on behalf of the University of Otago with the voice of the ngaitahu people of this place, the people of Otago, Hurapa and Moeraki. Whakatau mai, whakatau mai, whakatau mai rā. E ngā manuhiri tuarangi, ko tai mai nei ki tēnei hui whakapotai, hara mai, no mai. To the many visitors who have come for this graduation ceremony, welcome. Nō rei ringa iwi o ngā haue whā, to those from the four winds, nō te tai Tokoro from the north, nō te tai Rāwhiti from the east, nō te tai Hauru from the west, and nō te tai Tonga Hoki from here in the south, hara mai, no mai, welcome. ngā waka o te motu, ngā whānau, ngā hapu, ngā iwi katoa, tēnā koutou. E ngā tangata katoa no te moana nui a Kiwa, and to the people from across the Pacific, tā lofa lava, ma loelele, nisam bulavanaka, kia ora na, I ora na, aloha. E ngā whakatipu rangapau o Paitahi, ka nui ngā mihi mō koutou katoa. And to our new generation of graduates and diplomats, greetings to you all. I ngā korowai whero, and to our PhD graduates, tēnā hoki koutou, special greetings to you. I ngā paitahi katoa ko huhu mai nei, I tēnei rā mō tēnei whiwhi tohu mātaranga, te rā nui mō koutou me tō whānau hoki. So greetings to you gathered here today for this graduation, a special day for you and for all your families. Through your own hard work and achievements, you have created new opportunities, horizons and choices as you proceed from here to engage in your chosen career paths, vocations and professions. And to the many friends and families who have gathered here today, you have sent your young people to us as students, whose lives are forever enriched by this truly great, this wonderful and unique experience that is forever Otago! Yes. And so today we proudly present them back to you as graduates and diplomats of Te Whariwānanga o Otago, the University of Otago. Nō reira, inga mana, inga reo raura, tēnā mā, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome, welcome, thrice welcome. Kia ora.
Thank you, Professor Broughton. The first verse of the New Zealand National Anthem will now be sung, first in Māori and then in English. The words are printed inside the back cover of the graduation booklet. Please stand. Please be seated. I call on the public orator to present a candidate for an honorary degree.
Whether you're in a small business or a large corporate, in New Zealand or international, your workforce needs to be working with you. Therefore, treat people as you would like to be treated. People provide solutions to problems. Poor results inevitably follow poor behaviour, but you should act ethically, not just for business reasons, but because it's the right thing to do. These were John Judge's words to students and staff in 2016 when he was the inaugural executive in residence at the University of Otago's School of Business. On that visit, he had returned to his roots in Dunedin, enchanting our students with a range of compelling insights drawn from a long and hugely successful career. Here was a boy from Dunedin with a BCom in accounting who had risen to become the chief executive of Ernst & Young, one of the 4 titans of financial services in New Zealand, and chair of ANZ Bank, which became, under his tenure, the largest bank in New Zealand. What our staff and students recognised was that here was a true leader, with a broad and sharp intellect, a humane outlook on business and life, yet also a down-to-earth and approachable manner, and most importantly, a staunch supporter of this university and this city. John grew up in North East Valley, and early in his final year at Otago Boys High School, wandered down the hill to ask if he could jump ahead a year and enrol late at the University of Otago. Initially studying maths, John's intellectual talent was recognised with an invitation to join the honours stream. But as he put it, he wanted to study something more related to the real world and switched to accounting. His roving intellect and evident ability saw him become involved in a great number of actions that have helped shape this university. He was elected onto the executive of OUSA and became the student rep to the University Council. He helped secure the loan that purchased what became the Clubs and Societies building on Albany Street, along with negotiating the purchase of the old Whitcool store to become the University Bookshop. His efforts as a student leader shaped the campus that we wander through today. It was clear when he graduated that he was destined to be a leader in his field. When I asked him to reflect on his time as a student, John said the following: "While at Otago, I learnt much from being exposed to ideas which challenged and threatened what I believed in. Accepting others' rights to express ideas which I found confronting, and by learning to debate them and think them through, has helped me immensely for all of my life to date." Joining Ernst & Young as a junior accountant in 1974, his interest in the wider world took him to the company's offices in London. This was an exciting time to be working in financial services. John was fully awake to the potential of the more integrated global economy that was beginning to emerge. Having been on hand for the genesis moments of the emergence of London as a global financial hub, John then returned home to New Zealand in 1983, again showing that instinct for arriving somewhere just as big changes were about to take place. He was quickly made partner in Ernst & Young, thrived in the burgeoning world of financial services in New Zealand in the 1980s, and was appointed chief executive in 1995, retiring from that position in 2007. From there, John has served in leadership roles in a range of prominent commercial organisations, including the Accident Compensation Corporation, Fletcher Building and Gloucester Insurance. He considers that his most important role through that time was as chair of ANZ Bank, where he led the successful merger of ANZ and National to become New Zealand's largest bank in 2012. Finally, as befitting someone who strongly espouses broadness of intellect, he has served as a leader of many arts and cultural organisations, including the Museum of New Zealand, Te Papa Tongarewa, and the Auckland Art Gallery Foundation. John has played an important role at Otago in recent years, serving on the advisory board of the School of Business, mentoring staff and students, and delivering the graduation address in 2012. When discussing his honorary degree with him recently, he reflected on his first capping by the university thus: "I realised that many of the benefits I enjoyed while at Otago had been provided, fought and paid for by those who came before me. I decided then that I would contribute in the same way to as many organisations as possible without asking for recompense. This honorary doctorate is a far greater reward and more meaningful to me than any other honour which I could have received. Thank you." We welcome John back here today, delighted and proud that one of our own, who achieved so much before he even graduated from this university, now gets the chance to return and be honoured for everything he has achieved since that day when he first crossed this stage to receive his Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Commerce, honoris causa, John Frederick Judge.
By the authority of the University of Otago, I, Royden John Somerville, Chancellor, confer upon you, John Frederick Judge, the degree of Doctor of Commerce honoris causa. By the authority of the University of Otago, I, Royden John Somerville, Chancellor, will now confer degrees and award diplomas of the University upon those declared qualified to receive them by the Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellors and Deans concerned, and on those listed in the programme but not present. The Vice-Chancellor.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Nicola Joanne Beatson. Jonathan Mark Collins. Joshua Eugene Cowrie. Jiashi Shang Wang. Melissa Jane Johnston. Shan Shan Lu. Mark Whalen Millen. Hamid Mohammadi Pahani. Ann T. Nguyen Gwen. Balkrishna Pattar. Syed Shahabuddin Pofarkami Abagui. Ismail Shahir. Yulia Taylor. Sapide Zare.
From now on, those receiving degrees and diplomas will be crossing the stage mainly in groups of 3. Please delay your applause until after the last name in each group has been announced. Thank you. The Pro Vice-Chancellor, Division of Humanities.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Master of Arts, Francis Thaddeus Joseph Johnson, Zoe Alessandra Marie Tapitiklis. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Yi Lee, Joao Adriano Marquez Cavallo, Kenneth James MacDonald. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts and the degree Bachelor of Commerce, Barlow Toy Anderson, Emma Francis Clark, Ryan Wilson Mawini. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts, Carl James Dingwall, Jack Emerson Dublay, Keishan Finn. Callum Arthur Gilbertson, Micah Tom Goldsmith Lonnie, Amelia May Huddleston. Philippa Agnes Laufiso, Isaac James Martin. Sarah Rubini Pierce and Stephanie Rose Scobie. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Music and the degree Bachelor of Commerce, Mariah Claire Olive Osborne. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Music, Levi Alicia Kelly. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Theology with Honours, Sarah Kate Pigeon.
The Dean of the School of Māori, Pacific and Indigenous Studies.
E te tumaki e hōnore kia whakawhiwhia tēnei kuhine ki te tohu te kuramata nui. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Indigenous Studies, Paia Marie Tani.
The Dean of the Faculty of Law.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours and the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Kirsten Jennifer Eskilson, Holly Jane Moffat. Leandra Twizzleton Wickham Fines, Lucy Kathleen Wilson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours and the degree of Bachelor of Science, Elizabeth Elsie Hadlow, Rachel Lee Monkhouse. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours and the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Craig Philip De Silva Tatley. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Jessica Rose Day, Jinyi Lau, Graham Murray Watson, a posthumous award to be accepted by Sylvia Watson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws and the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Sophie Euphemia Elsie Aitken, James Conrad Attenberger, Markale Evangeline Anderson Brosnan. Meredith Grace Louise Clement, Jenny Kate Cotham, Laura Ann Corkle. Michaela Elizabeth Deadman, Thomas William Frank Fittall, Hannah Lily Fletcher. Tausala Annette Fruin, Lucy Joanna Ingham, Georgia Denise Johnston. Madison Ashley Kingma, Zaina Clementina Manuula Lamb, Anna Julie Linton Kennedy. Abby Rose Manny Looms, Patrina Shelby Vaolotu, Patrina Shelby Vaolotu Oloya Siania, Ursula Anastasia Steiner Grierson. Awi Louisa Ngarui Strickland, Peter Benjamin Williams, Kaylee Dawn Wood. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws and the degree of Bachelor of Science, Brodie Ayla Abel, Georgia Grace Beverley, Carla Clark. Norhan Nail Ahmed Al-Sanjak, Emma Catherine Moore, Rumbudzai Mutanga. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation the degree of Bachelor of Laws and the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Harry Junior Crean, Courtney Hope Cunningham, Monica Lashika Green. Lucy Claire King, Charles Christopher Leaper, Hugh Stringer Albert Morrison. Daniel Mark O'Brien, Wallace Hui Lien Pugh. Ashley Dawn Rhodes, Dana Lee Ting Tan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Monica Sujin Bay, Jacqueline Caroline Reed Bell, Campbell Robert Bowlink. Monique Renee Climo, Nina Craig, Florence Elizabeth Northcott Dean. Kirsty Patricia Fern, Hayley Louise Galvin, Luke Gordon. Jessica John Hosey, Timothy Peter Johnston, Rebecca Ann Kindiak. Philip Henry Kosh, Edward Richard Morrison Palmer, Artem Piatini. William Rasburn, Idania Binti Ridsman, Lucy May Sanderson. Mohammed Farhan Shahzad, Ralph Leslie Shaw, Joshua Keith Smith. Nicholas George Tillman, Matthew Brian Vincent.
The Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Division of Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science and for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology, Scott Alexander Anderson and Niharika Jalota. Mitchell John Thompson Holloway and Ellen Sarah Warhurst. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science, Luke Anthony Barker and Kirsten Mary Ross Carter. Julia Maureen Gauss and Vahide Karimarad. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation and the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Kathleen Teresa Galvin, Georgia Madison Johnston, Brittany Pascal Francine Watson. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation and the degree of Bachelor of Science and the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Elizabeth Gabrielle Boston, Mark McGregor Dale, Cameron Robert Kilty. Henry David Louis Morrison Jones and Brenna Margaret Josephine O'Neill. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation and the degree of Bachelor of Science, Anthony Michael Bergevoit, Andrew Robert Stedman Brash, Ryan James Davis. Alastair Thomas Hadlow, Si Chun Hao, Biom Siao Kim. Isaac Henry King, Janet Lynn, Elvin Ma. Rebecca Jane Marks, Troy Maxwell McGuinness, Oliver Robert Christopher Maltino. Will Fussell Osborne, Michael Alexander Pujihatano, Nicholas Maximilian Pujihatano. Caleb Jake Redstall, Jakub Piotr Savitsky, Benjamin William Shuk. Jacob David Mark Wallace and James Oliver Joseph Yee. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation and the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science and the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, India Avril Elise Power.
Chancellor, Division of Commerce.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Commerce, Tam Tien T. Lee. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with Honours and the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Taylor May Baldwin. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and for the award of the Diploma for Graduates, Liam Connor Good and Joseph George Macaulay. Jack Linton McLaughlin, and Jadzia Sophie Charlotte Mishner Konigsdorfer. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Al Izzat Akmal bin Aku, Phoebe Alexandra Allen, and Kaylee Marie Ellison. Jacob Rob Elsweller, Nur Anis Akila Binti Amran, and Grace Amy Anderson. Stefan Renee Keith Angelo, Benjamin James Angau, and Matthew John Armstrong. Narul Afika Binti Asmanth, Narul Atika Binti Azmi, and Christella Rose Baker. Larissa Rachel Barbosa Van Hessing, Oliver James Barnett, and Cameron James Barr. Nicholas Bartels, William David Beattie, and Madeline Katerina Bolink. Hyo Chan Bin, Anthony James Binns, and Emily Letitia Black. Jack William Blundell, Tane David Box, and Kirsty Marie Brown. Hannah Kate Burgess, Charlotte Kate Campbell, and Elisha May Cortez Campamanis. Alexander Michael Chafe, Jian Chen, and Yat Ching Natalie Cheng. Anita Wan Yi Chin, Anthony Mark Coleman, and Breen Jade Cowie. Matthew James Cullimore, Elise Adair Darcy, and Fergus Peter Dale. Harry George Alexander Dalzell, Brooke Alana Davies, and Alexander Cameron Dawson. Nicole Sabrina Ding, Karishma Doe, and Baoshin Du. Hayden Scott Edwards, Oliver James Edwards, and Tyson Glenn Gordon Edwards. Eden Margaret Edwards Schunsela, Oliver Owen Elms, and Abigail Grace Evans. Sarah Rose Isles, Liam Farrell, and Mackenzie John Leslie Folks. Thomas John Patara Dave Fitzpatrick, Lydia Jane Fuchs, and Madeline Rosalie Ann Foster. Denham Brooke Fremantle Kirby, Leilani Marie Fruin, and Jade Alicia Gale. Henry Blair Gibbs, Ruth Alexandra Gilchrist, and Melissa Ann Golden. Kimberly Ellen Goodsir, Tegan Renee Griffiths, and Thomas Neil Halkett. Danielle Ann Harris, Matthew James Hazelton, and Nakota Hawke. Ashley Jordan Hayden, Hannah Rose Hogg, and Alistair Jeremy Hunter. Benjamin Rupert Hurley, Leota Anoki, and Georgia Arete Jackson. Nicholas Lucian Vincent James, Mastura Binti Jamail, and Muhammad Harizafran bin Janadi. Lucy Julia Jennings, Jordan David Jessup, and Thomas William Capon Johnson. Jez Daniel Anthony Jones Gardner, Kate Alexandra May Kenner, and Siti Hajar Binti Kia Rudin. Nur Hanani Syariza Binti Kerul Anwar, Angela Kim, and Stephen Christopher King. Samuel James Stewart Kirk Reeve, Reuben George Knox, and Byung-hyun Ko. Lydia Ashley Kuhlman, Casey Jade Krasop, and Solander Luke. Claire Lee Tien Lau, Liam Stewart Laycock, and Felix Michael Lucian Wilson Lee. Daniel Aaron Lemanwono, Chon Poi Leong, and Wuon Yi Liao. Corey Michael Lewis, Karen Lynn, and Dylan Desmond Lovell. Dean Luke Lowry, Jessica Lum, and Pravin Dave Mahendran. Rachel Claire Malden, Chloe Ellis Matthews, and Samantha Ellen Macaulay. Mitchell Liam McCutcheon, Jordan Sean Brendan McEntee Walters, and Tane Darcy Mackay. Ray Siraji Mackenzie, Bradley Barton McNabb, and Christiane Allen Meckelsi. Diane Helen Meikle, Alicia Marie Campbell Miller, and Ricky Modi. Shafika binti Muhammad Noor, Muhammad Daniel bin Muhammad Sofian, and Mira Fatin Sophia binti Muhammad Shukri. Noor Alia Zukrina binti Muhammad Tamizi, Siti Nur Hafiza binti Muhammad, and Patrick James Malani. Emma Jordan Munro, Michael James Keegan Mutimer, and Monish Chandran Nair. Riku Nagakawa, Ben James Norton, and Gemma Page O'Connell. Rory Jordan O'Neill, Timothy Trevor Offen, and Joshua Jeskil Tumbakon Oquendo. Grace Amelia Owen, Olivia Grace Payne, and Matthew Allen Poole. Ruby Josephine Pringle, Matthew Jonathan Quensel, and Yauman Ran. Rebecca Rawlinson, Liam Charles Rayfield, and Benjamin George Richardson. Bella Richmond Grant, Siti Sarah Rosianne binti Roseland, and Noor Alia Fariha binti Rosley. Claire Maureen Ann Russell, Gabriella Florence Rutherford Carr, and Akmal Najmi bin Sahiman. Davy Antonio Schuster Overhoff, Cameron Davis Scott, and Samuel John Shanks. Taylor William Simmons, Thomas Marsden Sinclair, and Blair Andrew Smith. Jeffrey James Steele, Caleb Peter Stevenson, and Jason Jeffrey Stewart. Cameron Thomas Backman Street, Catherine Rose Sue, and Nuratika Liana Binti Suhaziri. Lily Alexandra Tongaloa Alonyu, Sophia Tiang, and Xiaoping Tan. Delilah Ruby Thompson, Sarah Ann Tiffin, and Truth Hui Falanoa Ross Toheriri. Tyler Zach Trafford Misson, Caitlin Brooke Trubshaw, and Georgia Kate Turnbull. Samantha Lauren Webster, Dorothy Iona Williams, and Hayley Rochelle Wilson. Jessica Mary Woodnorth, Caitlin Jo Wright, and Ching Hei Yim. Caleb Matthew Goodson Young, and Sinru Zhang. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Administration, James Patrick Archer, Timothy Charles Greenslade, and Anjikya Sahibrao Gunjal. Melissa Jane McCulloch, Anoop Moen, and Patrick Daniel Moran. Pradeep Ramamurthy and Diana Isabel Tapia Rangafo. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Data Science, Amelia Gahota-Kota. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Economics, Tobias Charles Gower and Joseph Gregan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Entrepreneurship, Regine Ilona Tang Kokieng and Pranab Mukherjee. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Marketing, Elizabeth Geddes and Natasha Nalini Joe. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Professional Accounting, Mohammed Monirul Haq and Anthony Walter Miller. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Sustainable Business, Jacopi Ramala Mayono. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Tourism, Yang Wang and Bainyi Wu.
The Pro Vice Chancellor, Division of Humanities.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree Bachelor of Arts and Science, Miles Cubitt. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Arts subjects, Gwyneth Allen Hudson.
The Pro Vice Chancellor, Division of Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Science, Benoit Birri and Gray John McDougall. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Diploma for Graduates, Nicole Felicia Shuhui Kwak, Karen Allison Mayhew, Heibai Ye.
Today's musical interlude is performed by baritone Scott Bezet. He is accompanied by Professor Terence Dennis. Scott has combined sport and music here at the University of Otago. He was captain of the New Zealand University's rowing team in 2017 and 2018, and he's also a frequent performer in operatic productions. He has just completed a Bachelor of Arts and Science degree majoring in mathematics, classics, and music. Professor Terence Dennis is Blair Professor of Music and Head of Classical Performance at the University of Otago. Professor Dennis is acclaimed as one of New Zealand's finest musicians and is a long-time accompanist of Dame Kiri Te Kānua. It gives me great pleasure to invite them to perform to us.
I wonder what he'll think of me. I guess he'll call me the old man. I guess he'll think I can lick every other fella's father. Well, I can. I bet that he'll turn out to be the spitting image of his dad. but he'll have more common sense than his puddin'-headed father ever had. I'll teach him to wrestle and dive through a wave when we go in the mornings for our swim. His mother can teach him the way to behave, but she won't make a sissy out of him. Not him, not my boy, not Bill. Bill. My boy Bill, I will see that he's named after me. I will. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No pot-bellied, baggy-eyed bully will boss him around. I don't give a damn what he does, as long as he does what he likes. He can sit in his tail or work on a rail with a hammer and spikes. He can ferry a boat on a river or pedal a pack on his back, or work up and down the streets of a town with a whip and a horse and a hack. He can haul a scow along a canal, run a cow around a corral, or maybe bark for a carousel. Of course, it takes talent to do that well. He might be a champ of the heavyweights, or a fellow who sells you glue, or president of the United States. That'd be all right, too. His mother would like that, but he wouldn't be president unless he wanted to be. Not Bill. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No fat-bottomed, flabby-faced, pot-bellied, baggy-eyed bastard will boss him around. And I'm damned if you marry his boss's daughter, a skinny-lipped virgin with blood like water, who'll give him a peck, call it a kiss, look in his eyes through a lorgnette. Say, why am I taking on like this? My kid ain't even been born yet. I can see him when he's 17 or so, and starting in to go with a girl. I can give him lots of pointers, very sound, on the way to get round any girl. I can tell him, wait a minute, could it be? What the hell? What if he is a girl? Bill? Oh, Bill! What would I do with her? What could I do for her? A bum with no money. You can have fun with a son, but you gotta be a father to a girl. She mightn't be so bad at that. A kid with ribbons in her hair, a kinda neat and petite little tintype of her mother. What a pair! My little girl, pink and white as peaches and cream is she. My little girl is half again as bright as girls are meant to be. Dozens of boys pursue her, many a likely lad does what he can to woo her from her faithful dad. She has has a few pink and white young fellas of 2 or 3. But my little girl gets hungry every night, and she comes home to me. My little girl, I gotta get ready before she comes. I gotta make certain that she won't be dragged up in slums with a lot of bums like me. She's gotta be sheltered and fed and dressed in the best that money can buy. I never knew how to make money, but I'll try, by God, I'll try. I'll go out and make it, or steal it, or take it, or die.
Thank you for that splendid performance. It now gives me great pleasure to welcome today's graduation speaker, Sharon Van Turnhout, who is the university's Chief Financial Officer. Sharon is a proud graduate of the University of Otago. She attended university part-time while working as a clerical cadet at the Otago Education Board and later as a management accountant for the New Zealand Salmon Company. Sharon then headed to the United Kingdom for her OE, and her first job there was with what was then the Public Health Laboratory Service. She was later employed by the National Blood Service soon after it was founded, and had a number of positions there over a 10-year period. Her next major role was head of corporate accounting with Transport for London, where she was involved in the restructuring of finance and accounting and creating and heading a centralised finance advisory unit. After an extensive and very successful commercial career in the United Kingdom, she decided the time was right to return to Dunedin in 2014 and took up the role of Chief Financial Officer at the University of Otago. Please join me in welcoming Sharon Van Turnhout to deliver the graduation address.
Enga mana, enga reo, enga iwi mai na ho e whā, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Greetings to you all, Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of University Council, Dr. Judge, colleagues, friends and whānau, and most importantly, to you graduates. I have the privilege to be the Chief Financial Officer of this amazing university. But 32 years ago, I was sitting right where you are now when I graduated from Otago with my Bachelor of Commerce. Never in my wildest dreams about where my life might lead could I have imagined a future where I would be standing in front of you all, and my word, there are a lot of you, having been given the responsibility to share some thoughts and advice with you on this momentous day in your lives. Most importantly, congratulations to you all on your achievement, and a very warm welcome to your family and friends who've come today to join in your celebration. Being asked to give the graduation address is not an honour to be taken lightly. Part of the brief speakers receive is that we should try to make the address interesting enough to be remembered in the future. Now that's a tough gig, particularly for an accountant. As part of my preparation for today, I looked up some suggestions for the collective noun for accountants. Some on offer were a balance of accountants, a spreadsheet of accountants, and my personal favourite, a fudge of accountants. In the interests of balance, I also looked up some collective nouns for lawyers and can offer up an argument of lawyers, a verbosity of barristers, and the rather lovely an eloquence of lawyers. I was born a bit north of here in Palmerston, East Otago, and spent most of my early years in Dunedin. I was born into a fairly typical New Zealand family. We weren't well off, but for as long as I can remember, I was going to university. I don't remember ever having that conversation with my mum, but I always knew that that was what was going to happen. I come from a long line of hard-working, successful people, but like around a third of you who are graduating today, I was the first in my family to attend university. Even so, to you today, a university education doesn't seem an unusual ambition for your child. But in 1969, when I was 5, which is about as far back as I can remember, and must have been about the time when my mum hatched this university plan, only 2% of New Zealanders had a university degree. While studying, I worked for 30 hours a week and in effect studied half-time, so it took me 6 years to finish my degree. Partway through my studies, I moved to the New Zealand Salmon Company. I was only 22 and really fell on my feet as I was very fortunate to work with some amazing people there. Our chief executive was Peter Townsend, the chairman was Ian Farrant, and one of a group of illustrious directors was John Judge. You have already heard today about John's incredible career, but I would like to share some of the things about John and my time at New Zealand Salmon Company that have been instrumental in shaping my own career. New Zealand Salmon was a high-risk endeavour, and we were the first company to move New Zealand from hunting salmon to farming it in the ocean. John had an uncanny ability to operate in this high-risk environment in a safe way. He ensured that the company always had equity available to fall back on if needed, and boy, we needed it. We went through a terrible 2-year period where we suffered an algal bloom at our fish farm in Stewart Island and lost most of our salmon stock. And then the following year, our tomato farm in Gisborne fell victim to Cyclone Bowler. The company couldn't sustain these levels of loss, and when the company was finally wound up in 1992, thanks to John, there was still some funds left to make repayment to shareholders. New Zealand Salmon was a fledgling company when I joined, and it had an amazing culture and was led by a group of energetic, intelligent, brave, and slightly crazy people. It was incredibly egalitarian, and we all felt part of a team that was encouraged to be bold and to take calculated and considered risks. Just give it a go. Try hard, and if it doesn't work out, then pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and think of something else to try. We were only a small team of around 10 people at the head office, but we've all gone on to have very successful careers, which was made possible by the leadership shown by John and his fellow directors. Thank you, John. We also had a lot of fun. In preparing this address, I was reminded of a time when Keith Nayland was flying some of the directors to Gisborne after a celebratory night out. John had the bad luck to be sitting next to the door, which flew open just after takeoff at about 500 feet. Various commercial flights had to be redirected so the plane could re-land. Apparently, Keith calmly reached across John, slammed the door shut, and off they went again. I'm not so sure how calm John was feeling at the time. You have heard that John was instrumental in the purchase of the university bookshop from Whitcoulls, but there is more to that story. Peter Townsend was on the OUSA executive with John, and he gave me more details about that negotiation. Apparently, John explained to Whitcoulls that unless they agreed to sell half of their campus store to OUSA, the students would set up their own bookshop in competition. After consideration, Whitcoulls agreed, and John then told them that OUSA had no money, but they would pay back the purchase out of their share of the future profits. Astoundingly, which is testament to John's powers of persuasion, they agreed. And Peter believes that this loan was repaid within 4 or 5 years. OUSA were then the proud owner of half the university bookstore without ever having paid out a cent. Most people recognise the benefits of a university education, but what is special about our university, the University of Otago? We are the only truly national and residential university in New Zealand, and 3/4 of our students come from outside Otago Southland and 85% from outside of Dunedin, whereas other universities in New Zealand draw most of their students from their own surrounding area. So how does this residential experience benefit our students? The government monitors university performance using educational performance indicators that compare such things as student academic performance, retention, and degree completion. Otago has a superb record, usually topping at least 3 of the 4 indicators, and in some years topping all 4. In addition to being the top performer according to these metrics, we lead the way nationally in successful university outcomes for Māori and Pacific students too. So academic performance at our university is outstanding, no question. But what are the other things about Otago that make our graduates so special and sought after by employers? At Otago, our students not only come to learn together, but to live together. No other New Zealand university has such a high proportion of their students living in such close proximity to the university campus. That does have its issues. However, there are obvious benefits to this for the students. Falling out of bed at 9:15 to make it to a 9 o'clock lecture, for example. But there are other benefits from living in amongst your fellow students, and I'm not just talking about great parties, lazy sunny afternoons on the front porch of a flat, although these are important parts of the memories we all share. Employers tell us that Otago graduates are great collaborators, great team players, independent thinkers, quick adapters, and confident too. These attributes are very deliberately considered in developing curriculum content, but they are also developed in our students just in daily life, in residential colleges, and particularly in the transition from living in colleges to flats. Our aim is to develop talented graduates and give them the best possible springboard into the future. Those talents are not just academic. We want to grow great people too. We want our students to learn how to critically question ideas and not just to blindly accept everything the media or the internet serves up to us. Working together on group assignments and, equally importantly, navigating those flatting years gives our students the skills to be great team players and excellent collaborators. But sometimes things go wrong, and we can perform risk assessments and develop mitigation plans to try to prevent bad outcomes, but the fact is things will go wrong. And the key skill we all need to learn is how to deal with things that go wrong in our lives. Along with all the happy, proud, and exciting times you have spent at Otago, things will have happened that hurt you, that made you angry, embarrassed, or sad. The most important thing that you will have learned here at Otago is that people are what matter in the end. The ones who laughed with you and cried with you. The ones that reached out a hand and helped you to your feet when you fell. The ones who applauded your successes and supported you when you felt uncertain and wondered whether you were heading in the right direction and making the best choices. You will have made lifelong friends in the last few years who will stay with you throughout your life. Enjoy those friendships and nurture them. Remember always that great things can only be achieved by and with great people. Aspire to make a difference in the lives of those you will lead throughout your career, just as all those years ago, John inspired me. Now go and have a fantastic night out with all your friends and whānau. Nō reira, ngā mihi nui, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.
Thank you very much, Sharon, for your engaging and informative address. And it was very interesting to hear how our honorary doctorate today, Dr. Judge, has influenced your career so much. On behalf of the University Council, Sharon, I'd like to thank you for the vital role you play in managing the university's financial operation. Your leadership skills are greatly appreciated by us all. I would ask you to join with me once again in thanking our graduation speaker. Dr. Judge, on behalf of the university, congratulations on your honorary degree, which recognises your outstanding contribution to commerce and cultural life in New Zealand. Thank you also for your constant support of our university over the years. We are absolutely delighted that you've had this degree conferred on you during our sesquicentenary, and I wish you all the very best for the future. On behalf of the University Council, I thank you again for sharing in this celebration, particularly those of you who have travelled long distances to be here. I wish you a safe journey home. I also wish to thank the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Hain, and our academic and professional staff at all of the University of Otago campuses throughout New Zealand for their outstanding contribution to ensuring our students benefit from the emancipatory power of an excellent university education. And I invite you to join with me in expressing appreciation to our staff. To you who have graduated or received diplomas, I offer the congratulations of the university on your new status, and I welcome you to its full and permanent membership. I charge you by the common bond that now unites us, henceforth to cherish the good name and reputation of the university, and to strive for the advancement of knowledge and the extension of understanding. I trust that in your different vocations, your lives may be fruitful of good to yourselves and to those among whom you live. The academic anthem Gaudiamus will now be sung. The words are printed inside the back cover of the graduation booklet. Please stand for the anthem and remain standing as the academic procession retires.
Gaudeamus igitur, Iovenes non sumus. Gaudeamus igitur, Iovenes non sumus. Post jucundam juventutem, post honestam senectutem, nos habebitur, nos habebitur.